The following presentation is brought to you by the Realm Network.
All right, we're back. I'm so loud. I'm trying to get these microphones down, and this is Face Value with Bill DeMott on the BDE on the Realm Network. And what everybody's waiting for is we got to catch up because we've been gone for 2 weeks. We had a great interview last week with Dan Higgins from the UK. I say over the pond. And we talked a little wrestling. And more I'm going to talk wrestling, but I want to hear that from you guys. I want to hear from everybody out there here on this podcast. If you want more wrestling, just let me know. I want to give you guys what you want. I want to entertain. I want to have a little fun in the meantime. So we're back with Face Value, and we're doing something different this time. We're kind of on location, and we're gonna. This is a breakout night. It's a breakout night because we're on location. Because on Face Value, we always have with me, and everybody knows it, is my moral compass, and my moral compass is my oldest daughter, Casey DeMott. Casey, say hello.
Hello.
And there she is. She's on the screen. The moral compass has made the show, and she's on location. The BDE has finally got on location. What do you think about that?
Well, I'm in a remote location. There are flamingos and there is water. I could be at a zoo. I could be in our backyard. You'll never know. Nobody will find out.
You're just cracking wise right now. Yeah,
because I'm sitting in the backyard.
Because I literally have her sitting in my backyard by the pool doing this podcast. If you're going to get on this show, then you're going to have to prove your worth. And Casey, and right now here in Central Florida, it's the coolest 2 days, one of the coolest days we've had so far going into the fall season. And it's just funny to see you sitting out there in a sweatshirt, rocking in a chair by the pool.
Yeah, and I don't know. It's weird.
And you're live on the Realm Network.
And I'm pretty sure I'm entertaining the neighbors because, all the houses are a stone's throw away, and I'm sure they're all sitting in their backyards listening to me now. And
I got the party lights on out there for you. Now I got the balloons over here still.
We got the one little ratchet set up out here with the one light.
Unbelievable.
I got the dog sitting here.
You'll do anything to get famous.
I guess so.
There she is with an Ed Sheeran hat. We'll talk about that more. So we're back. So let's talk about real quick. Let me hit up my friends on Amazon. It's the holiday season. Here we are. We're in Thanksgiving Day week, and there's a lot to talk about with that. But we want to talk to everybody about Amazon. Go on to BillDemottExperience.com. Click on the button on the right. I believe it's the top right-hand side. Click it on. It supports Amazon. It supports this free show, the Bill DeMott Experience. In turn, it supports the moral compass, Casey, who's sitting outside by my pool doing this podcast. But if you go, the books, the library, the videos, the music that's on Amazon right now in this holiday season, as you go shopping, hit the button. Support Bill DeMott. I support Amazon. It's a circle. It's a great little circle. This is the time of year. Hit my friends up at Amazon. They have the products. I just got new car mats of all things. I always talk about what I buy on Amazon. I click the button. They match. Mama wanted them to match. I could care if they were polka dots. Mama said polka dots don't match, so we got the gray. But she clicked on Amazon and did it. So now everything we order, everybody's jumping on the home computer, hitting the button on the BillDemottExperience.com. We support Amazon. Amazon supports us. Hey, a bunch of these cats that have been on this show, going back to the Veterans Day podcast with Colonel Sholey, his books are available on Amazon. Nick Aldis, my friend, who we go back a little bit a ways, Nick's book's available there. Mickey James' music is available there. So Amazon's got a lot to offer, and coming into this holiday season, they're ready. And if you're lucky, you might be one of the places to get some drones. What do you think about those drones?
A little crazy. I don't know.
The people who have them or the people who?
Well, you have a drone, so I really can't say anything.
Well, that's Steve, the driver, has the drone.
Well, you borrow it.
Yeah, but if I'm telling you right now, straight up and down, like 6 o'clock, if I'm sitting outside and I see a drone with a package coming to the front of my door, I'm telling everyone openly and honestly, I'm blowing that thing out of the air.
Yeah. It's like something out of a apocalypse movie or something.
All the big words I don't get, but I think we're on the same page.
The only big word I said was apocalypse.
What's that have to do with anything?
It's with the drone and
I
the
love the smell of napalm in the morning.
what?
Apocalypse Now from the movie, right?
Sure, I don't know. I've never seen that movie.
You've changed. We took 2 weeks off because I had a serious interview last week. Look, I just want you haven't commented. Watch it. I'm going to move this for everybody on iTunes. I'm moving my microphone up above so you can see my shirt because a dear friend of mine, Miss Paula, who's on the Thursday podcast with me here on the BDE on the Realm Network, her team came out of a 7-game slump, and I would never wear this on the football show. And I'm only wearing this now because I think she'll get a kick out of it. And then it's going in the Trizash. That's trash for my boy Drake Wirtz. And you'll never see it again. But here we are. I'm wearing my Dallas Cowboy shirts. I'm sure I'm not supporting them by any means, but that's you, Miss Paula. So I just want to comment. We're on a remote location in the backyard of the DeMott household. The moral compass is outside. I still have my balloons from 2 weeks ago, my 50th birthday, because I think they're filled with more than helium because they just sit there.
You should do that. You should do the helium. Oh no, you're sick. So no, maybe not. That might not be good for you.
Sick does it. Hold on, stay right. Keep talking. Talk to the people. What?
Okay. For those of you that don't know, for the past 2 or 3 days, Dad has been sick with some kind of weird, funky flu thing, and it's been making everybody crazy. I think Lacey is gonna kill him in his sleep at some point for some reason because he just doesn't stop coughing. So I don't think this will make him any better. But
what'd you tell a lie?
No,
Did you tell the story of a man with 102 fever climbed uphill with no shoes in the snow both ways to do this podcast? That's how much the Bill DeMott experience means to me. Did you tell that story?
When did you have 102-degree fever?
Friday, Saturday, and into Sunday.
Oh.
Thank you for caring. You don't even know what happened.
Where was I?
You, while you're giving things up, you were flat on your face in Old Navy yesterday with Mama going shopping. So wise ass. You're going to tell how I get sick because all of a sudden I'm human now. At least I didn't pass out in public and people tweeted about it.
Who tweeted about it?
I'm going to tweet about it after this. Okay, so here's the experiment.
I was fine, though.
Yeah, you look great.
Couple of bumps and bruises and I can't walk right.
A couple of bumps and bruises. We're smoking helium.
You don't smoke helium, do you?
No. You sound like a munchkin.
Well, yeah, but I don't look like a munchkin. I sound like a munchkin and I'm built like an Oompa Loompa. What is this show going to be about?
I don't know.
Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me.
Is that our song? That's not our song. That's enough. You know what? Because I get it. This is what happens when we take a week off and do serious interviews.
I don't do anything when we have time off.
I have Steve with me. I have a haul. For iTunes, let me paint the picture for Janine as she's driving, and for Nicole and Nana Mary up north, and everybody's listening to this. I have a Halls in my mouth. I'm drinking a glass of the coldest tea to make my throat feel better. iTunes, my daughter's literally in my backyard doing this podcast because that's how bad she wants to be on the show.
No, I did it because you told me to sit outside, and I didn't want to sit outside in the cold.
One more time. iTunes, I'm inhaling the balloon.
If you go to Amazon on the Bill DeMott on the Bill DeMott experience, you go to Amazon, hit the button.
That's it. That was for
Now, times that by about 1,000, and that's what it's been like here for the past 3 days.
Is this you talking to your people or are you talking to my people?
Do I have people?
You have no. I'm your people. And right now, your people are pissed.
Our people? Can we share?
You're not our people.
Why
if
not?
they're still our people during tax time and you help me, then they can be our people. Otherwise. All right, let's get right to it. We watched that. So here Tuesday, the first thing I want to talk about is we keep talking about the Bill DeMott experience on YouTube. And Tuesday, which is November 24th, You go to the Build DeMott Experience, youtube.com/c/the Build DeMott Experience. We have a new episode. I had a chance to sit down a little while ago amongst all the turmoil. I had a chance to sit down with a broadcast legend and a guy from the golden age of radio. And I got to tell you, it's a great episode. It's one of our longer episodes, but it's a great episode. Tune in, subscribe. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. Hit the subscribe button. It supports me. Realm Network, the YouTube channel. My daughter doesn't support me. So if you people would go on, what do you got?
Wow.
What do you support me?
I help you on the show, and I click on your Amazon link and order stuff. So
I have not received anything from you from Amazon.
Well, it's not Christmas yet, so.
Oh, so now I gotta wait. That's like a month away.
Yeah.
All right. What's the holiday this week?
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving. Okay, we get another one Thanksgiving.
We get turkey.
You get a bellyache on Thanksgiving. So let's talk about, this is what I watched. Well, I didn't really watch it because I'm fighting the flupus. For years and years and years in my career, I fought the brown bottle flu.
What is that?
Well, that's when people just drink too much and they feel like shit.
Oh.
Now that I don't do that, and there's my word for the explicit thing, so I'm still next to Eminem on iTunes. Now I'm actually have the flupus. And as I was going to La La Land, the American Music Awards were on. Here's my question. I don't care how hot Jennifer Lopez looked. I don't care if she had the best opening thing that I didn't watch and she did the best thing. And I don't care who's kissing who. And I don't care about who's got heat with this one and what's the next thing about who's running for president. I want to know, why are there so many damn music award shows? Why, when I came out of my little coma and sweating like a fiend, is Carrie Underwood on the American Music Awards when just whatever last week or whatever, she's on the Country Music Awards?
Because she's a country music artist and she's American. So
why can't we just have one award show?
Because they're not going to combine country, because country is its own genre.
Country cats were nominated. Luke Bryan was nominated.
Yeah, but they're saying American artists in general.
Are there no American country artists?
I would say they're mostly, if not all, American.
Okay, Dad, you made your point again. We should only have one show. Wiz Khalifa, who never sang a country song in his life, is presenting on American Music Awards when he's going to be on the Hip Hop Awards.
Yeah.
Nicki Minaj or Majitaj.
Nicki Minaj
is on everything. Mad at everyone.
Yeah.
Well, just one show.
No, because not everybody listens to just country or just hip hop or.
Oh, for the love!
I don't know. Each genre wants to celebrate their own artists, and then they come together and do.
That's what it is. It's money.
Yeah.
It's money, because if you take all these other shows away, only one sumbitch is making all the money.
I guess I don't know.
Everybody's making something out of it. I don't get it. American Music Awards, Country Music Awards, Hip Hop Music Awards, all these awards. It's music awards.
But the fans all vote for it though, so I don't know.
Okay,
I guess it gives the fans more chances to vote. I don't know.
Watch this. Breaking news. I'm gonna get a breaking news button. Breaking news. The fans are suckers.
You're a music fan though, so you're a sucker.
But that's why I'm saying it chaps my ass a little bit that every time I want to listen to music, I got to watch 14 different shows.
You don't watch a show, though. You flip through.
Justin Timberlake did the Country Music Awards with Chris Singleton. You got to be impressed right now because I'm working without notes.
That was good, yeah.
Thank you very much. They do this duet that has the whole world talking for weeks. And he's not a country guy. Why couldn't he done that on the American Music Awards and brought the
Sexy back?
No, that's
That's just
I'm bringing sexy back.
No.
Hashtag DeMott is bringing sexy back.
No.
50 is the new 62.
What?
That's not right, is it?
No.
50.
Don't hashtag that.
Don't hashtag DeMott is bringing sexy back.
Yeah, no.
Everybody, what Janine? Everybody on iTunes, everybody in the Realm Network. The hashtag for next week is DeMott is bringing sexy back.
No, Janine's not gonna put that over. Nobody's.
Yes, she will, and I will play the song too. I'm too sexy. You know what's bothering me? I have a glare on my glasses. Can you see that?
Yeah.
It's annoying. What is annoying? Name the show.
Everybody Loves Raymond.
Love that show.
It's funny.
You know what other show I love? Vince Russo just got a tattoo of Ralph Cramden. Love The Honeymoon. Say it all the time. Big shout. Oh, talk. I'm going to cough.
Okay, I'm talking.
I'm back. You don't. You got no time. That was your airtime right there.
What am I supposed to say in the 2 seconds?
You should have things. You should have things like that.
I feed off of you, so.
Then you haven't learned anything.
Apparently not.
All right, let's talk about. Let's talk about the weather. It's gonna get cooler with a chance of rain.
Yeah.
And then here in Florida by Thanksgiving, the temperature's really going to change and the high is going to be 87. So that's the shits. And I get sick once a year, for real. Once a year, and it's the weather change. And 87 degrees on Thanksgiving. Did you hear 87? It's the residual helium stuck in my esophagus.
Oh, you're on a roll tonight.
Did you know if you burp too much, you can rupture your esophagus?
Yeah.
That's a shout out to your Nana.
Hi, Nana.
Hopefully she enjoys you being on the show. All right, so let's talk. What do we got? So I'm disgusted with the musical. I don't want to know nothing about it. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I talked about it the other week. That's all I'm going to listen to from now on.
Okay.
Are you with me or not? I
want
you to commit to a boycott right now of all music award shows.
Why? What if Ed Sheeran's performing? Or
Ed Sheeran doesn't give a tinker's damn if you're watching him. He's already been paid. Either you're going to follow me. You just said, I follow you. You follow my lead. Either you're jumping on the train
on the
going
show
for the ride, or you're picking your spots.
On the show with the timing thing, not in.
No, the life thing. You got to follow.
Okay. So you want me to follow your life exactly like you did it. Okay.
No. See, now you're just grounded, and you're probably never going to show again. Don't you ever threaten me like that again. And you couldn't do what I did.
I know. I can't even stand upright, so.
Yeah, well, and all you did was pass out.
I know.
This one time,
I didn't even
spent
drink.
8 days in Bangkok one night, and okay.
No, don't go there.
How about WWE has a new champion in Sheamus? We talked about, all the stuff that's going on. Why I bring that up is this. And we'll talk a little bit about wrestling, but I wanted to talk about everything that happened in Paris last week and the stuff that's going on. And then the news came out Saturday, most of the day into Saturday night and into Sunday, that the Survivor Series that just passed this weekend in Atlanta was a target. And as everyone knows, I want everyone to be safe, the fans and the guys and the girls in the company itself. Regardless of what people think, I'm a huge WWE guy, and I want everybody to be safe and travel safe each and every time they're on the road. But it made me think, for a couple of minutes of 9/11. I'm not comparing the two, but we were in Houston when that happened, and the show was canceled, but we went on. I want to say it was 2 days later, I think, and did the live SmackDown. And I think it's the right thing to do. Then it was the right thing to do. It was something to take the mind off of what the tragedies that were going on. But and I'm not comparing it, and I'm not trying to bring up 9/11, and I don't want to harp on a thing. But it made me. This is right. This is what old wrestlers do. You sit and think. And first of all, I thank God I was home. And thank God that everyone was safe and the show was a success and everybody can bitch and moan about what they thought and who should have done what and why the industry's not working right now. But at the end of the day, hats off to Vince, Atlanta, all the security and everybody at the at Survivor Series for putting on another great event. And it just made me think. I actually was sitting here again this morning thinking about it. It's far and few between where you want those memories, but it just made me think of that time again. But they had a great show. A lot of people upset that Sheamus cashed in his Money in the Bank, and there's a lot. I try to stay up on the social media as much as I can, but I got to shut it off when people are complaining about why everything's wrong and why. But you watched it, and at the end of the day, that's what they get you to do, right? I mean, you're still a fan of it.
Yeah.
Do you? I don't know. I think it's different for you because you grew up in it.
Yeah.
Me, so I'm just a fan of people. If people watch it to critique it, I always say that it's different than criticizing it. And for all the people that say it's this wrong and this wrong, and this guy should be fired, and this guy's doing it wrong, and this guy sucks and he has no talent, and Triple H said this, and he's not delivering on his promises and all that. The product's great. They're doing good.
Yeah.
Everybody's got an opinion. I think everybody should have to be a writer for 1 month on the road every night. 1 month of travel, writing, keep the schedule that Vince keeps, keep the schedule that Hunter keeps, keep the schedule that the boys keep, and the girls, and the media schedule and all those things, and then get a feel for what they do. But hats off to them. I'm glad everybody was safe. That's my wrestling talk for this week. I try not to talk wrestling. It's coming. It's coming. I think my wrestling bag of information is going to explode one day, and I'm just going to talk wrestling for about 8 days straight because I am very opinionated about it. But anywho, what do you got? Nothing. You just you're on the show now.
This is weird. I don't know.
You sit outside all the time.
Like when?
Yeah, you never. Well, at night because you're like one of them.
I never sit outside at night.
No, you don't sit outside during the day. You know,
exactly.
I know.
I'm inside. I'm at work.
White as a Sheamus.
I'm not white as Sheamus. You've been saying that for how many years now?
Like 22.
Whatever. Sheamus was not in WWE 22 years ago.
You're as white as Ed Sheeran before he got that lion tattooed on his chest.
Okay. Well, I work inside. I don't know what.
Fortunately for you, I think people are going to be disappointed with your podcast debut. You have to be more interactive.
Well, this is weird. I'm not used to, because I know you say when I talk, my face comes up on the screen, so I don't know what to do when I'm not up on the screen. So I'm just kind of sitting here bumming around.
Do this. Make faces. For everybody at iTunes, I'm just making faces now because. But you got to tell everybody the good news is I act like this off the air.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's not like we go, okay, let's behave ourselves and do a show.
But
this is the Build Them Out experience.
But how is that good news, though?
Well, it's good news for you because you'd be really pissed if I acted very different in front of people and different at home.
It's just not going to happen. I'm 22 years I've known you. You never act different in front of anybody.
No, I'm Build Them Out all the time. Right?
Right.
We're in the street. We're with Pastor Byron and Angie. I'm Build Them Out all the time. I try not to say the S word so much around.
Or the F word.
I very rarely say the F word anymore.
That's true. You've gotten a lot better.
I'm telling you, I'm evolving. 50 is the new 62. I'm bringing sexy back.
What does that even mean?
What does that mean when they say the number's a different number?
No, it's the color is a different color, not the number is a different number.
Not like 50's the new 30?
No.
You never heard that? Like,
no.
A guy who's 50 is like a guy who's 30 now. It's cooler to be 50 than it was to be 30?
No. How is it cooler to be 50?
I don't know. I'm asking you for help. I'm not up to all this other
I'm 22.
Stuff.
I don't know what it's like to be 30 or 50.
You really have to. I mean, read a different book. Harry Potter dies in the end. Let's move on.
He does not.
Do something. Read a book. Pick up Maxim. Pick up People magazine.
Why am I gonna go? What?
The articles.
Why am I gonna read Maxim?
Because of the articles.
Okay.
There's no more nudity. Did you see my podcast with Sarah Rusi?
No.
Sarah Rusi, who's part of the brand, has a podcast, and I talked to Sarah on my podcast. And Sarah, I got from Sarah's nose to below her chin. Now, the irony in this, and when she hears this, she's going to be mad at me, but I think it's funny. The irony is she's a lingerie model.
Yeah.
So a lingerie model needs to be seen. But I didn't seen her. I seen from her bridge of her nose to her neck.
So you're suggesting she should have done the show?
Well, I think she was still in her lingerie, but I would like to see her as she progresses market herself better.
I think I'm the wrong person to be having this conversation.
No, I'm just saying. No. I'm not saying, I just think the irony is because she's a lingerie model and you can only see that. How the hell would you know she's a lingerie model? Same thing as if you're a football player, but all I see is your leg. I don't know you play football. You understand? Sure. These are the things that Steve and I talk about weekly in our meetings.
Okay.
So what you're saying is you don't watch my show unless you're on it.
I don't even watch it when I'm on it. So
this is unbelievable. We just lost like 17,000 viewers.
Do we have 17,000 viewers?
See, there it is again. The negativity, man.
I'm just asking you a question. I wasn't.
You should have said, "Oh, Dad, no, we still have 100 million more left. 17,000 come back."
I know for a fact we don't have 100 million followers.
This is absolutely absurd. It's up there. You see it on the screen. The Moral Compass is on Twitter. It's at Casey_DeMott. I want people to let her have it. No, I don't. Give her suggestions so she has something to talk to me about. Let's go into fashion.
Do we have anything for fashion?
Yeah, here's what we got for fashion. I don't know who taught you how to wear a hat, but that's not it.
Why? What's wrong with my hat?
The brim of that hat comes straight across.
Yeah, that's how it came. I don't know.
Where? In Compton?
No, at the concert.
You're
See,
killing
that was.
Do you see how this hat is worn? You bend it.
You sit there and I can't do that with this one.
I will bend that hat.
No.
Well, that's the worst fashion segment we've had so far.
Well, I had to put something on my head because
so
my hair is awful.
We go for the first time ever on the Build My Experience. We go on location into my backyard, and that's the. I'm at a loss here.
Okay, no, I came home from work. You said, settle down for a few minutes, grab a snack. We're gonna do a show, and so.
Wait a minute. You said you came home from work like I'm just sitting here all day doing nothing.
When I came home, you were sitting on the sofa right back through the door over there.
This is not supportive whatsoever.
I'm just telling it like it is. You were sitting there. You said, "Hey, Bear, get yourself something to eat. We're gonna do a show." I'm like, "Okay." And then you said, maybe you want to put a hat on or something. And I said, okay.
I would have highly been entertained, like, if you didn't put a hat on. Because you drove with the top down.
No, I really didn't. That's the problem.
You're unbelievable. The support system, I'm told you and I are going to have a talk off the air. And while we may give someone else your Twitter handle, your appearance may change on the next show.
What do you mean?
It could be someone else using your name.
Not right.
But you're saying it is possible.
Well, who would you get to do it? You're gonna get Steve. You're gonna have Steve sit here and say his name's Casey.
Steve is gonna be on the show. We're gonna do a 3-way face value with Steve the driver. You, me, and Steve the driver.
Can we do that?
Can we do that? I can do anything on the Realm Network. The Realm Network.
No, because we can't figure out how to use 2 microphones from the same
location. Can you imagine Steve sitting from in the penthouse where he is, plugging things in and going, oh shit, what is it? Is this it? Oh shit, no. We are not technologically
savvy.
Yeah, we're rotten, but we get it figured out every time. Let me take that off the screen.
No, we don't. It took us 45 minutes. Actually, it took us like an hour to get this.
You know who I'm going to get to replace you?
Who?
Alfonso Ribera.
Okay, that'd be kind of funny.
It's got to be better than what he's doing on that show because he stinks on ice.
I think people write that stuff for him though. I don't because it doesn't seem like him. He's like faking it.
And I say, and when you do, and it's like they almost want a little bit of Carlton, but an adult version of Carlton, but he like reads it.
He doesn't sound like Carlton though. Carlton doesn't.
No, I fancied that guy, highly entertaining, and he's a quality person, and you know you never hear nothing. At least I can say I've never heard anything bad, and he's very entertaining and all that stuff. And he's on America's Funniest Home Videos, and he sucks the life out of that show. Mm. Like he makes Tom Bergeron look like Steve Martin. That's where I'm at. This is what happens when I spend 2.5 days ill. I've seen too much TV.
Yeah.
And I'm over it. That's all I got. And we've had the worst. What is that called? What is that segment with the hat called again? Fashion.
The fashion?
That was our fashion segment. We did our weather segment. That was our fashion segment. This, if you look at it, is a clear mug with
of human blood.
Of human blood. The Eye of Newt. Drake Wirtz told me that if I drink 1 cup of human blood a week, I would never be sick. So I started today. We had fun. I see I'm looking at the balloons. We talked about everybody at the birthday party. There were some pictures up there. That was nice.
Did you talk about the birthday party?
No, I said you and I talked about the birthday party.
Oh.
That was nice. Talk about, hey, here's what you didn't jump on. That cook, that chef, that guy, the chop suey guy.
Yeah.
Come on. The most politically incorrect guy.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. They were all doing it though, so I'm guessing it's like a script. They do it to entertain white people or something. That's got to be it.
You just did the white people.
Well, I meant entertain. There's a delay, whatever.
But why is that okay?
What, for them to do it?
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's okay.
I mean, he got on my boy, and I love my boy Ryan Katz. He's my boy all day long. He's my right-hand man. Can do nothing wrong in my eyes. The guy's got talent, and he's sitting next to my Jersey boy, Sean Bennett. And that guy had them married, engaged, divorced, split up, not talking to each other.
Yeah, that was a little much. That was the whole thing. Like, it was like everybody was laughing, but I'm like, somebody could get really offended by that. I don't know why they're not offended by it.
Well, because you're talking to a bunch of wrestlers.
But I mean, like the chefs themselves, they're making these ethnic jokes. They're making a couple of jokes, and I'm like, well, how does it not offend you?
There was some offensive stuff. I was like, and after a while, Billy Gunn's looking at me, and I'm looking at him, and we're sitting there, and Steve's across the other flaming onion, and we're all looking at each other. And I'm going, "Are you guys hearing the same stuff I'm hearing?"
Yeah, because I heard him. The chef at the other table was saying it, but I mean, it's not like super offensive, like inappropriate, but it was just like these jokes. Like if you guys would have said it, you guys would have had to take like a class or training or something.
If I would have said one of those things, I would be sitting somewhere doing a podcast on the Realm Net. Oh, that's what they call irony. See what I did there?
Yeah, I got it. But yeah, some of those jokes were a little much. I was sitting there, I'm like, okay.
And the funny part is he was at the right table for it, because that whole table was full of guys who think that way and don't get offended. I mean, but you know, thank you. It was a lot of fun. The balloons are still here, -1.
Yeah.
So we got so where's our music? Where are we at musically today? Since I'm all pissed off about the American Music Awards.
You, just for the record, this was your pick of the week.
Hold it. Before we do this, we have to start it this way. Everybody's been talking about this fight. Now, I know we're a week behind or whatever it was. The fight was last week. This is Tuesday. It was like 9 days ago, whatever the fight. Ronda Rousey, Holly Holmes, the big fight. This is the Frazier Foreman, Ali, Tyson, Spinks, Lennox, Lewis, the whole thing. This is the one. Ronda Rousey gets her bell rung in round 2. Out she goes, out she goes, out she goes. We have a new champion. What did I say all week in this house before the fight? Did you hear any of it?
I didn't hear any of it, but you told me that they kept saying, well, win, lose, whatever, she's the greatest fighter.
Every promotion on every channel that was promoting the fight going into that Sunday. Well, you got to say this, no matter what happens, she's been a great champion and all. I'm saying, oh, that's already set up. Wrestling mentality. It's already set up. They're already letting you know because they have to jump the gun. They have to let you know that how this is going to go. So I wasn't shocked. The funny part for me, and only for me, is my man Taz, who does his podcast on CBS, goes out and says he thinks it was all a work. It was set up. And people jumped. He got a bunch of heat for it and all this stuff. You can't tell me he's the only one thinking it. I'm glad he said it. I sat in my own house and said it. But it leads up for whatever the rematch is and all these other things. Here's where I'm getting to. Everybody's talking about Rousey and Holmes, Rousey and Holmes. Let's talk about the biggest fight of the week last week. The biggest fight of the year to end 2015. Who is it?
I have no idea.
It's between Justin Bieber and One Direction. Who's going to be the top-selling boy, hoochie mama, wacky new band of the year, and who's going to sell the most? And I don't care what happens as long as I beat One Direction, and we don't care what happens as long as we beat the tattooed 16-year-old and all these things. And guess who came out on top? Hit it. Justin Bieber, all over the Today Show, takes on the boy band One Direction. And that was the fight of the year. I'm disgusted with this whole podcast.
I think it's... No, the only reason Justin Bieber's been doing so well is because it's his comeback, because he's been messing around and getting in trouble and being an idiot.
Okay, in 2016. Matter of fact, I'm going to narrow it down for everybody here live on the Realm Network. In April of 2016 will be the beginning of Bill DeMott's comeback. If Justin Bieber can revamp his whole thing and become the number one selling wacky new boy guy in music.
Why do you keep saying wacky new?
Because that guy's always on there. Wacky new. Where's that commercial?
The Appliance Direct guy.
There it is. We love that guy. Anything else is wacky new. So in April of 2016, I'm going on the record right now. Thanksgiving week 2015, I am making a comeback. Well, that came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I guess I better back that up.
Yeah.
Don't tell Mama about that until she hears the podcast.
She'll hear it.
Well, that was a bold statement. I feel pretty good about that.
Now you gotta back it up though.
Well,
what are you gonna do?
I don't know. I feel pretty good about it. Matter of fact, I feel a little invigorated. There's another big word.
You're like 3 for 3 today.
Hey, Paula got me for my birthday. She got me a new word for every day of the year. It starts January 1st. I'm having a new word every day.
Oh boy.
Breaking news right here on the BDE. In April of 2016, I'm making a comeback. I just did a podcast saying I'm not one of those guys saying I got one more in me. I didn't say I was making a wrestling comeback. I'm just making a comeback. What if I cut an album in 2016?
What are you gonna rap?
No, but I can beatbox.
You cannot beatbox.
Not now because I have emphysema. But
You don't have emphysema.
what's the thing when you breathe heavy and you can't? I have
Darth Vader.
Asiatic flu. I have the bird flu, swine flu.
No, you do not have the bird flu or the swine flu.
It's better than what I usually say people have.
Yeah, don't say that.
Don't say syphilis.
Oh God.
Don't. For everybody on iTunes, just for the record, I am making a comeback and I don't have syphilis.
Yeah.
I don't know why you let the show go to that extreme.
It's not me. If it were up to me, we would never talk about syphilis. But you think everybody has syphilis and everything gives you syphilis. And
What was the show on Friends? Gonorrhea?
I don't know.
Somebody had gonorrhea on Friends, or was that after the show was over?
I have no idea.
We can't talk about that stuff.
No, that was George Lopez.
George Lopez had gonorrhea?
No, the mom on the show.
She had to clap.
Oh yeah.
See, you're warped. I'm so proud of you sometimes. You come out of your shell and you start to show your true DeMottisms.
True DeMottisms. That's
True DeMottisms.
Hashtag that.
Hashtag DeMottisms. Hashtag Bill is bringing sexy back and
No.
50's the new 62.
You're not.
Happy birthday. Busy November for birthdays in the DeMott clan. Billy started it off on the 2nd. Then came Liam. Then came Grandpa Larry. Then came Tyler. Then came me. Then came yesterday, because today's Tuesday. Yesterday, big boy Eddie turned 1.
Yep.
Cole's baby turned 1 year. There's a lot of DeMott birthdays in November. Mine was the most important because I still have the balloons.
Yeah, but Eddie has a big truck thing.
Because he has a big head. You see the size of that kid's head?
That's a DeMott thing. I think.
Yeah,
all
but
DeMotts
Mama
get
said,
big
what should we get him? And she wanted to get him like this little sandbox. He would never fit in that thing. So we got him the big truck with the cover thing. So his head, he could actually get inside the truck because he's got the head like his grandpa.
Cole's going to call you.
She can call me whatever she wants. If she can't deny it. She puts pictures on the kid. He's got a melon head. Her father's got a melon head. Except now he's got a melon head with hot dogs in the back. You can say that.
He's going to call you. Uncle
And
Daryl's
let him
going
all
to call
call
you.
me. I don't have to answer my phone anymore. I'm making a comeback in 2016.
But you can't say that about the back of his head because at Cole's wedding, everybody said that they knew you two were brothers looking at the back of your heads.
Because I have this thing. Like, can you see on iTunes? You can't see because I'm wearing this atrocious Dallas shirt. But I have a trapezius, and my neck is connected from the top of my head to my ass bone. And it's one big, thick piece of meat. My brother, on the other hand, is like a water flume that if you dumped water on the back of his head, it would go through the levels of bumps. And it's like a package of hot dogs. So if you ever stood a package of hot dogs up and put it on the back of his head, you'd go, that's Bill, meaty, manly Bill's head. And that must be Daryl because that looks like Oscar Mayer.
Horrible.
And poor Eddie has a head like his grandpa, and I had to get him the biggest truck I could find. That's where we're at with that.
No, you just got him the biggest truck you could find because that's what you do. You get all the babies the big toys.
Babies have to have the big toys, man. I'm trying to figure out a way to send Liam up that damn motor car. I'm just afraid Lucas would drive it all the time and not share.
No, he just do what Carrie did because Carrie got in it all the time and she'd stop it because it wouldn't go because she's
down the road and make it stop and break the damn thing. Where are we at? What did we miss? Did we do sports? No, I do sports with Paula. I love my sports with Paula. I love it.
And I wouldn't know what I was talking about.
Listen, if you're gonna be part of this show, you really got to learn some sports.
I thought you were gonna say if you're gonna be a part of this family.
If you're gonna be a part of this family and be on this show, okay. Here's a quick. Let's end this on a high note. Pop quiz. Who is the best defensive end in Paramus High School?
I'm gonna say you.
Say the name.
Bill DeMott.
Very good. Who is the best big man to ever do a moonsault?
Bill DeMott.
Let me think what else I can do. That's all I got. Very good. You passed. You are back on the show.
Yay.
You know the sad part is I can't think of anything else I can do. Who? Oh, you can't say that. Okay, well that's all right. You can stay, but I got to work on my stuff. So we're gonna go on location some more coming up. This may be your last
No,
time.
we're not. We're not going on location somewhere. This
You
isn't
can't
working.
take it, can you? It's too much pressure.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's too much pressure.
I already know I sound horrible just when
Yeah,
they
but
can
the
hear
good
me,
news-
and now they can see me.
The people on iTunes can't see you. They're just laughing at your lack of sports knowledge.
Yeah,
But the people on the Realm Network are going,
yeah, they can
"What's
see
she
me.
doing?" Yeah.
Maybe I should just wear like a paper bag over my head.
No, like the unknown comic.
Okay.
Oh, you don't even know who that is.
No.
Oh, bless your heart. Maybe your thing is because my thing is wearing the BDE hats and wearing different shirts, and I don't have my cigar because I have emphysema this week and I'm fighting the lupus. I'm fighting the flupus. That's for you, Drake Wirtz. Flupus. Maybe your thing is we should get you different wigs.
Wigs.
Yeah, like the rainbow fro wig. Go in my hat closet. We got to get you a different hat every week. I got hats from all over the world.
You don't even give me a BDE hat. I had to get this one because I paid a lot of money for it at the concert.
We got to start selling those. People have been asking about the BDE hats and the shirts.
Well, I guess I gotta buy one.
Whoa,
Get one for free.
holy jeez!
You tried to give me a hat, the other one, but it.
I didn't. No, I wasn't going to give it to you. I
out.
wanted it back. I just wanted you promoting the Build 'em Up.
Well, yeah, you gave me a hat on loan, but it was too big.
This is unacceptable.
See the big DeMott head.
This is
wouldn't fit.
mutiny. Don't blame that on me. Okay, but that's not the point. Dress it up. Make it look better. Look how I made mine look. It looks like a hairy pumpkin.
What?
My head, I have a big head, but I'm like a 330-pound Cabbage Patch Kid. And people love Cabbage Patch Kids.
You're okay.
We have done nothing productive in this show.
You keep jumping from one thing to the next, and it's
I'll
worse
have
than
you
usual.
I will have you know that I'm making a comeback in April of 2016. I'm taking the world by storm. What do you got, the sprinklers on out there? What's that noise?
It's the breeze.
Seems to whisper Louise. Okay, word association. This is how we're ending it. Every time we have face value from now on, word association.
What are you, a psychologist now?
You shush. I'm running this show. You sit on my couch and I screw with your head. I say a word, first word that comes into your mind. 5 words, okay? Ready?
All right.
New.
Shoes.
Okay, that was so. Why the delay?
Because I couldn't think of anything.
I need the first word that comes to your mind. We're starting over. Phone.
Cell.
Water.
Cold.
Dog.
Smelly.
Cat.
Ew.
Neighbor.
I don't know.
Okay, so this is the new segment on face value. Let me find my thing. Here we are, face value with Build 'em Up. This is a new segment. So we have sports, we have weather, we have
Fashion.
we have music, and now we're gonna have 5. What is it?
Word association.
Word association is how we're ending every face value.
How did you even think of that?
This is what I do. I'm a people person.
You are not.
And I'm trying to keep this thing going. And now we're going word association. So next week, next show, the next face value, you'll have 5 words and I have to come up with the answers.
Oh, I'm going to have some good ones.
That's all right. This is how we're going to do this. This is how we're going to end every segment. So that's it. We're live remote podcast here on the BDE with my moral compass. There she is. Hit her up on Twitter when you see this. Hey, don't forget, we got to tell everybody airing tonight again on the YouTube channel, the Build 'em Out Experience. A really great episode. Hey, everybody, go check those episodes out. They're going to go places. People are seeing them. I want to take that show around the world. I want to take it to the north. I want to take it overseas. I want to take it west. I want to go to California with it. I want to go to everywhere with that show and meet these people. Check out the one with April, the last episode with April, 911 of a kind. Check out all the episodes from the past, starting with Kim Kahana meeting a legend. Go to them all. Check them out. Let me know what you think about them. Let me know what experience you want me to do because I love the feedback. That airs tonight. Don't forget it. Every Thursday, football with Miss Paula. Face Value comes and goes. We got some great guests lined up in December. I have the guy from Ripley's Believe It or Not. You're yawning while I'm plugging the show.
Can you see me?
Of course I can see you. You're sitting right outside my window.
But I mean, can they see me?
They as in who? The people that can hear you?
Oh, they heard me yawning? Oh, that's amazing.
Oh my God. So let me start this
I'm
over.
tired.
Let me start this over. In December on the BDE in this podcast here on the Realm Network and iTunes, we're going to be talking with the guy from Ripley's Believe It or Not. Sent me the book. We're going through some of the stuff, right? It's incredible, some of the stories. We have the Dream Girl coming up in December. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, throw the name out there again, Charlotte Ray from The Facts of Life. I'm trying so hard to get Mrs. Garrett on this show. It's incredible. I hope that happens going into the end of the year. For everybody, if you don't watch football with Miss Paula, it's Thanksgiving season. I would say this to everyone sincerely. Kiss your babies. Take 5 minutes out every day. Tell everybody you love them. Let them know how you feel. And we shouldn't have to wait till the fourth Thursday of every year to tell everybody how thankful we are for everything that goes on. Speaking for the DeMott family, our arms are wrapped around all of you. We appreciate the support. Show them, Kate.
You can't see
The arms are there.
But
We appreciate the continued support, the well wishes, the cards, the prayers. Without everyone, things would be a lot different. But on this Thanksgiving holiday, know that we love you. Positive vibes are out there. That's it. This is Face Value. That's my daughter from her live remote location right outside my window.
It's not happening again. It wasn't working. Good night. You call me Gracie?
That's it. Say good night, Gracie. That was from my grandfather. He used to good night, Gracie. That's it. So everybody, that's it. Face Value for this week. I'm Bill DeMott. This is the Bill DeMott Experience. Do what you say what you mean what you do. Happy Thanksgiving.
Visit VinceRussoBrand.com to sign up for exclusive VIP content. You get over 20 new video shows monthly, including Vixens Who Rule and The Swerve, where Vince Russo interviews stars in wrestling and beyond. Listen to Vince and Jeff Lane discuss weekly news and rumors and review Attitude Era Raws. Also, watch the cult hit Bucket Full of Chicken next. Go to VinceRussoBrand.com and click the red subscribe button to join now.